Well, we use and rely on them every day, massive data centers. But in New York, there's so much concern about their environmental impact and draw on the power grid that there's now a pause on any development. Our Jay Dow joining us now live from the newsroom with more on the story. Hi, Jay.
Hi, Shirley. So in New York State, the industry is robust and the pipeline for data center development is long, but it's important to point out that this moratorium does not apply to projects that already have state approval or pending permits. The buzz around AI innovation is inescapable. From our phones to our feeds, it's everywhere. But the development of massive data centers required to harness all of that technological horsepower is still in the hot seat, scrutinized for the drain it places on local power grids and water resources.
Artificial intelligence is changing the way we work, the way we learn, the way we communicate, the way we do business.
For better or worse, New York Governor Kathy Hochul signing an executive order Tuesday that hits pause on new hyperscale data centers.
And I refuse to let those costs be passed on to New Yorkers who already pay too much for their utility bills. This pause will remain in place for up to 1 year while New York establishes the strongest possible framework to protect our communities, guardrails to reduce the risk to our energy grid, minimize land disruption, noise pollution, and protect our natural resources, especially our water supply.
New York State Senator Kristen Gonzalez acknowledges the benefits of hyperscale data centers, but
hyperscale data centers are quite literally on a scale we have never seen before. And the challenges they pose to our energy grid and to our environment require the urgency of this executive order.
Policies that shut down investment are just going to drive that investment elsewhere.
Megan Jenkins of the Pacific Legal Foundation argues the moratorium will send the wrong message and overshadows recent advances on data centers being more self-sufficient.
What companies are doing is building their own energy capacity, bringing their own power.
The president of the Data Center Coalition also criticizing the one-year moratorium, telling Pix 11 News, quote, "This moratorium overlooks the role of data centers in attracting robust supply chain investments and jobs. It will limit in-state job opportunities for electricians, steam fitters, pipe fitters, operating engineers, and other building trades." And to give you an idea of just how robust the development pipeline is for these new data centers, they're seeking a total of about 9,000 megawatts of new electricity. That represents about a third of all of New York State's peak demand. We're live in the newsroom. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News. Shirley?
Okay, Jay, thank you.